Hey there, Invasive Species class. I wanted to run you through a couple things here, show you how it's going to work with the Microsoft Teams. Hope everybody's doing well, and you guys are hanging in there. We've got some technology that's going to let us be a lot more functional, closer to normal than I think at least certainly any of us faculty, most of us could have guessed. So let me show you what we're going to be doing with Microsoft Teams. So you're going to need to get that app loaded into your phone and then your laptop ideally. Most of what we're going to be doing you're going to be able to handle with the phone, but laptop's going to be a lot easier to work with. So, and I've got a piece of software now with this webcam. I can switch between screens. So let me show you what the the app looks like when you have this on the computer. Obviously, if you look at it on the phone, everything's going to look a little bit differently with the mobile-friendly access. But it does seem to be pretty darn mobile-friendly. Obviously, you can't see nearly as much, and icons get replaced by words in some cases. But I've been really impressed with what we've got here. So you are going to be, you are all, I've activated our class, Invasive Species. So if you go into Microsoft Teams, name of the software, and then you click on Teams over here, I don't know how well if you can read that or not, but we got activity. That's going to give you notifications about anything that's going on in Teams. Chat, that is where we can set up an individual conversation with anybody in the college. And haven't quite gotten the word if that applies to anybody off campus, but definitely within the college. So if I needed to email you specifically, or no, it is basically email specifically something about the course or a course, could use this, and probably will start to do that. It keeps everything together nicely in the course instead of losing it in your inbox or your sent mail. So I like that. And the next one is Teams. When right now, this is active. So when you go into Teams, you should be able to see that. If not, shoot me an email or just let me know what you do see, like a screenshot, so we can troubleshoot. Some of you eventually will, Investigating Bio will pop up. I don't have that activated for all of you. And let's see, I don't know if anybody's in Capstone. I also set up a team for project brook trout booklet. Actually, I ended up talking to Asia for quite a while, and she helped me get some things sorted out because she's able to look at it, student access. The youth fair we got coming up. Actually set up one for the environmental club, fishing club. I'm an advisor for those. Some of these other ones this one's temporary. That's a training one for us faculty. And we got one for the division, and then one for us for science faculty. Anyway, all right, so if you go into Teams, you're going to have these. Either as a list or icons, and I got one good photo of Asia with a common carp there, one of our invasives. If you go in here, it takes you I guess the default is to go to the general. It's called a channel. These are all channels. And you can think of those as basically folders. And then you got folders within folders. So in the general channel, up across here at the top are posts. And this is going to be the most useless thing here because it logs, it records every little thing I do. Pretty annoying. So we don't got to rely on that. Most of us faculty are going to create a channel that just says announcements, and this is where we will get in the habit of using it just like for Blackboard. And so that'll be someplace to look. But let me go back to this general channel here. All right, so then the posts, like I said, we're not gonna, I mean, you can look at that stuff, but it's gonna, I don't know, bog you down. Files, this is where I could put whatever kind of files we need. So, for example, class materials. And let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I didn't put anything in there yet, but that's where, I don't know, like a syllabus or something like that could end up. All right, there's a class notebook. This would be for notes. Not really sure how we might use that. Importantly, though, assignments. I can't make assignments appear over here, so you're just going to have to get used to the fact that it's up here under the general. And I do have one assignment there already, and I'll give you plenty of time to do that. We're going to try Flipgrid. My guess is some of you have used this before. It's really simple. I figured it out, and it's made a corny video as an example there. And then let's see, grades. Grades will, obviously, it's going to be pretty much like Blackboard. You're going to see your grades only. I've got, obviously, this is basically the same thing as what I'd see in Blackboard, but it's a lot easier to work with. The interface for my access is a lot better. That's kind of exciting. Over here, I made a Flipgrid channel. I thought that's what I needed to do to be able to use Flipgrid, but that I don't think is the case. So that'll probably go away. But I also have the 243 students. Your guest lectures are in a channel. Okay. The default is it goes to posts. There's nothing there. But then if we go to files, you will see that I've got the presentation files all ready to go. When we do those presentations, basically what we're going to do this is we will I'm going to have a call. I'm going to plan a meeting. How do I do that? Okay, I plan a meeting. Oh, here it is. I think it's one of these icons down here. Anyway, I figure that I schedule a meeting, and that's will be the start of class. And then when that meeting begins, as I understand it, you all are going to get a notification, an auto notification. If you got the app on your phone, it's gonna vibrate. It's gonna make a ding. It's gonna do whatever it would normally do when you get a notification, and call for you to join in. And then we're all going to be able to see. We're all going to be able to see that PowerPoint file, and we will be able to see at least some of the group, or the group as big as we are. We won't be able to see everybody at one time, but as I understand it, whoever is talking, we will see that person, and then whoever asks a question, it'll react to the microphone, and we'll see that person. Okay, so we're going to use that to mimic those presentations as close to normal as possible. So you 243 students, you're going to do your presentation. You're going to dress for it. You're going to be ready for it just like you would in class, and it's going to be really close to the real thing. We'll all be in there. And I'll give you instruction. We'll figure out a system for you to get the feedback on that like we did in class. And I think that's about it that I wanted to show you there. So we will have a class meeting on Tuesday. So by Tuesday at 11, I expect that you'll have this downloaded on your phone, your laptop, both ideally, and then we'll figure on having a meeting. If you have any questions at any point throughout this, get a hold of me. And if it's my classes or elsewhere, it's gonna be chaotic the first week trying to get everybody used to technology and where to go. But I think you're gonna find that this is gonna be a whole lot less different than what we were anticipating. And let's see here. I guess. Oh, there I can go back. All right. So we'll talk to you and see you in sort of a small-ish way on Tuesday. See you then. Bye.